It's time to introduce you to our pet of the week, and Patty McRae with the Quad City Animal Welfare Center is here joining us. And tell us who you brought.
Well, I brought a little guinea pig with me. His name is Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah.
He's really, really sweet. So he's about a year old, and it seems like just a really nice, good-natured little guinea pig.
Tell some people about guinea pigs as a good first pet. Do you agree with that?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I do think that you have to have a good enclosure, a good setup. That could cost you a little bit of money to do that. They do need to have a special diet. They like fruits and vegetables and greens. So that, is a little different than having a cat or dog. And they're really smart. They like to interact with you. They like to play with toys. This is not an animal that just wants to sit in a cage. They actually do like to get out, and they like to be around people. There's different toys and things that you can do to actually interact with them.
You were just telling me when that refrigerator opens.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's a whole nother thing.
They do. They make this really cute little noise. If they hear like crinkly noises, or they think that you're about ready to feed them, they will let you know that they're ready.
When they know, they know.
Yeah, they do. It's really cute. And so I don't know if that would necessarily be a first pet. They don't necessarily like to be picked up either. They like to be on the ground, and they like you to come to them, and then they kind of just interact with you.
Okay, they can be very independent as well, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So talk a little bit more about the habitat for guinea pigs.
Well, we have them set up in a little playpen. And so part of that is their bed, and then we have a lot of timothy hay. They like to burrow into the timothy hay, and then they eat it as well. So you might just see them like sitting on top of their little throne of timothy hay, and they're just sitting there eating, and they like that. But we also have toys for them, little games for them to play. So it's a playpen, actually, and we'd be happy to show people how to set that up.
And I think another point that you make, the care for a guinea pig, different than just a cat or dog, right?
Oh, it absolutely is. Not to say that you can't have them around cats and dogs, but it's definitely not the same as having a cat or dog, for sure.
Okay, so do guinea pigs prefer to just have themselves around the house or be with other pets?
Well, typically guinea pigs like to be in pairs.
Okay.
So if you already have one at home and you want to try to introduce him to another guinea pig, that has to be a very slow introduction. And we would show you and kind of go through how to introduce them, because you don't want them fighting. So you don't just put them right together. You want to take it very slow. You usually set up playpens next to each other, and they get to know each other slowly.
And you also wanted to talk about, this is a special week you want to acknowledge.
Yes, so this week is Be Kind to Animals Week. And so this week is when we just think about how wonderful animals are, and what bond we have with the animals in our lives, and how special they are. And they just make life so much better. They teach children empathy and compassion. They give people a purpose. I know I have to get up every day. My dogs are like, "Get up, Mom, you gotta let us out." So they're just a benefit, and just make life so much better.
All right. Well, Patty, thank you so much for coming in, bringing Pepe Le Pew. And you can visit the Quad City Animal Welfare Center's Adoption Center. They are open noon to 5 all week except Tuesday and Sundays. You can also visit their Facebook page or website.